It was decided that I should probably take advantage of what little quiet time I have left before the kids come home and record this segment the day before it goes up. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So, I didn't actually think I'd be showing off a haul today, but I actually had to go and pick some stuff up from Lake Valor, which I had access to now. A couple of these are evolutions. Licky Licky and Staraptor can't be found in the wild normally, so I went and picked up their pre-evolutions from that place, and just took them to the chances and evolved them. Pretty easy. Masquerain, I could have actually gotten this a little bit earlier, I think. You can grab it from any of the lakes if you just use Surf, except for the northernmost one, because they obviously don't appear there. But I didn't realize that until now. And Wobbuffet must, of course, find the bloody female one with the lipstick. It's just fucking hideous, if you ask me. This was radar exclusive. You could find it in Valor and Acuity. That's the one. Yeah, can't find it in Verity because of the low-level Pokemon there. You can only find Why Not, so it makes sense that Wobbuffet's in the other two lakes. Anyhow, the plan here was to go for a straight 6-for-6 swap, which I can't quite do yet because I do still need Spearmint and Tidal with me to rock climb and surf respectively, because I do have one last little area that I have to explore with rock climb, at least for the time being. There's some more rock climb areas later on, but I've got to get to those areas first. So let me just start by jumping back up here. There's another portal down there, as you can see. That one will yield Suicune, so that's just a thing I felt like pointing out. There's a couple of areas in this hack that are like in the normal game they're supposed to have items, but they're just replaced with those portals. There's an area on Route 208, I think, that is supposed to have an item up there. It has a hidden item up there, but I think there was supposed to actually be a normal, regular item up there, but it got replaced as well with a with another thingy, another portal. I believe that one will yield Raikou if my memory serves me correctly. Oh, I thought there was a hidden item here. There might still be a hidden item here. Let me have a look. Yeah, I think I've got to keep my eyes peeled for the hidden items and stuff like that. There might be something useful in this building right here, because you can only access it with rocks climb. Oh, right. I guess. Alright, so I'm just going to leave them to do their thing, I guess. Oh, that actually takes me back to the... Okay. Yeah, no, there's a hidden item over here, isn't there? If we go up... Yeah, there it is. What is this then? A Sunstone, okay. I believe I do need Sunstones, because I don't think I can find Bellosum, nor can I find Sunflora in the wild. I think the only other thing that uses a Sunstone in this hack is, I think, Espeon. I think all of the evolutions use stones. So, yeah, I think I need a Sunstone to get Espeon. I need to go and see if I can find Eevee in the wild, actually. Let me just quickly check that. Just for the reference. Oh, yeah, it's in Trophy Garden. Okay, so I guess I can go there, go after a whole bunch of Eevees. Maybe I can, like, radar chain them and just, like, catch a bunch of them all at once. Because I need, like... I need 8 of them. I need 1 to stay as is for the collection, then 1 for each evolution. So... that's going to be a whole boatload of fun. I might do that, like, next segment or something like that. How do I get there? Actually, how do you get over there? I don't see I don't see an obvious path. Oh, hang on. This is starting to come back to me, the memory at least. Because does that... Oh, hey, okay, hang on. Alright. I was wondering how the hell you'd get up there, but it was weird. I think I remember watching this part in the Crystal playthrough. Not the Crystal playthrough, the Platinum Baby Only run. That one in particular. And I think Jish was like talking about having to... What was it? He just moved to Dallas and he was going on about like the car's like onboard computer. Like I think he tried to get like registration for it in Texas, but he couldn't for some inane reason. It was very, very stupid, and it took far longer than it really had any remote right to. Okay, I thought I had Troppies with me, but evidently I don't, so I guess I'm gonna head on back. And I guess while I'm there, I might as well sell off all the treasures and other valuables and stuff that I've accumulated, because Lord knows I've racked up enough of that without remembering to sell it all. Okay, what do we have? Got that. 4 proteins. Geez, that's a nice chunk of cash right there. And a zinc as well. I'll hold on to the max potions and full restores. Those are pretty useful. Oh, the HP ups, actually. Those can go as well. I thought those were PP ups, but no, they're the ones that I actually can sell because my, I don't know, OCD decides that they are fine. It's 5-star pieces. Good God. Well, I'm over 500,000 at this point. Is there anything else? Could probably get rid of the max repels. Yeah, let's get rid of the max repels. I have no real reason to keep those. Big Pearl. Could probably get rid of some of these evolution stones. We're just not too sure how many evolution stones I still need. 1050 for a dubious disc. That's interesting. I think that might be about it. Yeah, I'll just leave that as is for now. Oh, hang on, there's some balls I need to sell off. 4 Ultra Balls, Dusk Ball. I'll be holding on to the luxury balls. I've got to work out if I can find a place where I can buy those in bulk. Because if I can, I'm probably going to plan on catching all of the mythicals in this game in luxury balls, just to sort of differentiate them from the regular legendary captures, which, as we've established with Giratina, are going to be all caught in Premier Balls. No, I don't want to deposit. I want to finally switch these two out and get their replacements in. Okay. So, now that that's out of the way, we can go and explore Route 222. So let me bring that back up on the wild encounter thingy. No. That's the way. Alright, so Route 222 is open to us now. We've gone and done all of the Team Galactic shtick up the top of Mount Spear Pillar. That's totally what we're going to call it from now on. And I guess that just means the power issue plaguing Sunyshore City no longer exists. Now, I feel like I should throw a save state, or at least some kind of save, because I get the impression that I'm either going to get harassed by Dawn and or Flint before I can get to Sunyshore City. So I'm going to just throw a little precautionary save state here, and hopefully I do not get molested again. I gotta stop saying molested, like, good God. Is this a hidden item? I feel like this should be a hidden item. It is not a hidden item. No? Nope, no hidden item. Okay. Okay, well, we've made it to the grass at least, and we might as well start here, because there's a few things I need to pick up while I'm here. Such as Luxio. I need to grab 2 of these. I don't believe you can find Luxray in the wild. Oh boy, paralysis. Oh jeez, I am actually nearly out of Pokeballs. Okay, that was rather poor planning. Excuse me while I go and grab some more. And just not cut it out because I don't know, I don't really care. Again, I'm not too sure why, but I feel like this segment is just a little bit rushed. I probably should get out of that way of thinking. It also occurs to me that it was probably a better decision for me to do this off screen, because I'm only buying them 10 at a time, because I need all of the no, I need all of the Premier Balls that I can get for catching legendaries, because most of them will have a catch rate of 3, like the Lake Trio. Those are going to be absolute fun to nab in Pokeballs, Premier Balls rather. If I could actually get access to Cherish Balls in this hack, I would catch the Mythicals and Cherish Balls, and I'd probably go, I'd go the sub-legendaries in Premier Balls, I'd use Luxuries for the actual legendaries, pardon me, and then I'd use Cherish Balls to catch all the Mythicals. But it doesn't seem as if I will have access to those. Oh, hello, Chatot. I forgot to heal. God damn it. It's fine, I've got lava cookies up the wazoo still. I'm surprised how long these lava cookies have actually lasted. Because I probably have gone back to heal more often than not. Mr. Mime. Do I actually have one of these for the collection? I feel like I do. Let me check to see where else they can be encountered in the wild. Route 218, which... What route was that? No, that was the route near, Celestic Town. No, not Celestic Town, Canalave City. So yeah, I don't need a Mr. Mime here. I can run away from that. Let me put my own Mr. Mime up front. He's a little bit faster. You can get away from stuff. Electabuzz, which I already have. I actually thought I didn't have this. I am a dumb. Whereabouts could you find Electabuzz then? Electabuzz, Route 218 as well. Okay. So what exactly is there that I need to get my hands on here? I need another Luxio. I need a couple of Flaffies. Those are 10% encounters. And then there's also the radar exclusive, which I might as well go after now, just to get it out the way. Let me go ahead and put up a repel. None of those are going to yield the thing I want. Also, these mons are out leveling me. How? 53, 54. Okay. Which means, in order to avoid random wild encounters, I am going to have to put Dick Kick him up front. Not quite what I was after. Must do my best to keep it as well hidden as possible until it shows up. It is not Floatzel. I'm surprised I could get away from that thing. Is this it? Yes, it is. We have Delcatty. That's one less Moonstone that I have to use. The thing I like about running into radar exclusive mons like this is that even if you knock them out, if you know exactly where to walk, you could just encounter another one immediately, so it's not a huge issue. I can't put this thing to sleep. I dare not attack it with Dick Kickin' because I think even Mark Punch is going to knock this thing out. It's a freaking Delcatty. I guess Bertha. Maybe go with an Aerial Ace. Yeah, that'll do, I guess. Watch this thing, like, chew through 50 frickin' balls. Okay, so that's Delcatty out the way. If I walk in the right patch, which I don't think any of these are actually the right patch, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, there's another Delcatty, I guess. And, let me just go ahead and get the hell out of here. Huh. Okay. Hold on. What do I want? Like, seriously, what do I actually want? I guess we'll go Flaffy. There's a lot of electric types in here, so I was kind of considering maybe bringing something with static and then just fitting it with a smoke ball to run away from stuff, but there's no real reason for me to do so. Mark Punch a couple of times. So that's 2 Luxios out of the way. I can just take one of those to the chances and evolve it that way. And then all that's left is the 2 Flaffies. Kill the Perugly because it's hideous. I don't like it at all. Come on. Game, you want to be nice to me sometime this millennium and give me the Flaffy I'm after? Like, it's the one thing I actually need. It's a 10% encounter rate. It can't be that hard. But the game's just like, no, we're not giving it to you. So, I don't know, screw you, I guess. Okay, this is getting just a little bit bullshit. I am just going to cut back once I find a Flaffy. You took your fucking sweet ass time to show up, didn't ya? And the shitty part is I need to catch another one of these afterwards. Can't hit it with another Mark Punch or else I'll kill it. Come on, hurry up. Hurry up. Thank you. So that's one out the way. I have to go and hunt down another one, which, screw it. I'm not going to do that now. I'm just going to start fighting some dudes. You look like a rich kid, so I think I would probably best suited to leading with Bertha. Do I have any other healing items that don't heal as much? Because I don't want to completely blow it. Yeah, whatever. It's a waste of a hyper potion, but whatever. Rich boy must use the amulet coin to get as much out of it as I possibly can. Absolute greed. Oh boy, speaking of Luxray, I'm not very well suited to fighting this Luxray with Bertha at all. So I think we want to go in, like, how do I want to approach this? Because that Luxray is looking actually quite a bit more threatening than it probably should be. Oh geez, Wild Charge, seriously? And it didn't even take that much damage. Damn. Well, Luxray is relatively slow, so thankfully I was able to get a poison off on it. I guess now, as long as I can outspeed it, I should be able to kill it with, I guess, Leaf Blade. That works. Sceptile, that's pretty fun. That's going to get murdered with Overheat, though. Oh, wow, it actually tanked. And he used a full... Okay, no, yeah. Burn, Overheat, die. Okay, so it actually survived that bloody poison with 1 HP left. Or that burn, rather, with 1 HP left. Linoon. Yeah, just give you some Mark Punch shenanigans. And, no. The, Linoon wins anyway because it is just faster than Mark Speed. Because it has extreme speed. It is not ludicrous speed, but it is still extreme speed, which is pretty damn fast. I don't even know which direction I should go to actually heal here. If Pastoria City is closer, or if, Veilstone is just closer. I don't know. I don't understand this random stutter that I have in my voice. I watch segments back before I upload them just to make sure that my commentary is not like absolute complete trash. Like it was in, I can't even remember what segment number it was, but I remember one segment it was really, really trash and I did the whole thing in post. Oh, hello, more berries. None of which are really appealing to me. I think some of these are just like the berries that heal, but can also cause confusion if the Pokemon doesn't like the taste. Wiki was the... I think Figgy was the only one that wasn't there. Let me actually have a look. Yeah, I have a bunch of Figgy berries because I've been trying to grow them. Because I was actually considering giving a Figgy berry to Suricate and then giving it Belly Drum. So it would cut its health in half. It would eat the Figgy berry to heal itself up. And then it... provided it could survive whatever the opponent had for it, it would have +6 attack and would just murder everything. Evidently that plan did not see itself executed because, I don't know, it would have just required me, it would have just required too much bloody work with growing the berries. You're okay, I thought you were like a lady. I think that's the female rich person class. That's not to say beauties aren't rich, but I don't know. You are part fighting, right? I think you're part fighting. This might do it. The game, for fuck's sake. I hate you. The one opportunity I had to hit that thing with a fairy move, and it's just like, nah, I think we're gonna give you the miss on that one. I think that's probably best suited to our desires. Asshole. High jump kick. I'm glad that actually one-shotted because past experience tells me that Flareon could well have had Play Rough. And you've got Solar Beam. Good thing our Blaze Kick... I actually remembered for once that Blaze Kick has 100 accuracy in this hack. Normally it has 90, and that continues to dwell on my mind when it really shouldn't. Not gonna go back to the Pokemon Center for you. I'm just gonna heal you right there. Okay, Fisherman dudes. Illison lead. I think everybody's seen a little bit of screen time so far, but this should be something that Illison excels in, except that it just doesn't. It just doesn't, because Gyarados. I don't even feel like switching out to Mint Roast here either. That's the shitty part. Oh, good. Hurricane. That's a special move, by the way, and it's still one-shot. Okay, I'll just get the return one-shot, and okay, fine. You want to team 3 Gyarados? Then I will just, massacre you as, easy as... I feel like Massacre was... What was the train of thought that I was... Okay, my train of thought just kind of died there. Okay, I think I got it back. I think there's, like, some game that I played when I was a kid where the Massacre was just... You'd type in the word Massacre during gameplay and it would just kill everything in the level. I feel like that's actually a code for Heretic. You just type in Massacre and it kills everything. I'm not 100% sure, but that's what my memory's telling me, so I'm just going to stick with that. You. Okay. Toxic, because you're a little bit on the sturdy side. I think the only reason Pompodour is not really being much of a show-off is because there's a pretty clear level gap. I think Crunch is the more powerful move, isn't it? Yeah, rip. Okay. Pompodour is definitely going to be spending some time over at the training grounds, I guess. Wait. Jeez, that Luminion was actually threatening to kind of wreck my shit. Oh, jeez. There's actually quite a bit more trainers here than I thought there'd be. Okay, Pikachu fan club. That's nice, I guess. Big Pokemon wanted. Cool. What is this? Quick Ball. That's totally useful. Full Restore actually is useful, so I'm not going to fuss too much over that. And a Tiny Mushroom. That's not even really that good for money. Yeah, like you only get like 250 out of that, I think. Blowing all my revives because I just could not be asked to go back to heal. I feel like I could probably still benefit from getting some Moo Moo Milk so I don't actually have to waste my Hyper Potions to heal stuff like Jaeger in particular. Because that's a bloody piss poor amount of HP that you've got right there. What have you got? Oh, you got a Quillfish. You are slightly cooler than everybody else. Level 59 though is a bit bloody on the high side. Yay, Pompodour actually killed something. I kind of feel bad for Pompodour. Why? Because you were that mesmerized? You're a bit like Mako Tsunami who just... okay. Okay, so... The game just reminding me there that Pompodour really isn't as good as I thought it could potentially be. And that I should totally dump it from the team. Except I'm not going to do that. Kingdra! Would love to do a mirror match, but I don't have my Kingdra with me, so you can just eat a Dazzling Gleam to the face. And then you can eat another Dazzling Gleam to the face. And then more revive wasting. Yay. Maybe I'll lead with Jaeger this time. Let it just sort of sacrifice itself in order to put up some protective screens for Pompodour to kill whatever the hell this tuber kid has. Oh, that's easy. Reflect. And Light Screen. And then Spam Poison Jab. See, with a little bit of help, Pompodour can still excel. Revive Jaeger. Not going to use a Hyper Potion on it. And then just completely ignore the... Wait, hang on. Oh, okay, so I guess you're just not a trainer then? Wait, hang on. Well hidden PP up. Again, you could only identify that was there because of the shadow. And I think I just saw a police officer. Well, what's this up here? What the crap? Sure. Carbos. Okay. Oh god. Is that a hidden item? Yeah, it is. Sure. Hello, Electabuzz. Goodbye, Electabuzz. Ultra Ball. That's... How much am I even getting out of that? I think they only sell for like 300 in this game, so I probably only get like half of that, which is 150. Birth the lead to take on this dude. Okay. I'd rather just beat you and take all of your money, but yeah, there's a cop. I have to go back at night time in order to fight him. Have I got a double battle going on here? I feel like I probably shouldn't be going for a double battle here, but I'm going to go for it anyway. I'm going to throw a save state just to make sure that I don't get absolutely rinsed here. It's appropriate because they're using water types. Okay, I guess we set up a light screen and then focus on getting rid of the lantern. I know Remoraid can get a bit of type coverage, but I mean, it's a goddamn Remoraid. I don't think it will... I don't see it posing much of a threat in this fight. Is this lantern dead? That lantern is most certainly dead. Mantine is a little bit more threatening. I guess take the turn to put up a Reflect. I guess get rid of the Remoraid just to clear it off the board. Wait, another Remoraid? Really? Okay. Now, that Mantine just used Bounce, didn't it? I think we go here and then switch out for, I guess, Mint Roast. Mira should be well suited to take the bounce there. Or it can miss. That works just as well. And then here, I think I'm going to be wasting Psychics. Oh boy, Machamp. Just sort of random Machamp out of nowhere. Okay. That worked out far better than I was expecting. And then this should be the last dude of the route. At least in a regular sense. Could still end up getting harassed by Dawn and her bullshit. Oh boy. Oh. See, there I should have just taken into consideration the fact that it was raining. And so Hurricane, unless there's like some kind of coding area that prevents it from doing so, would have perfect accuracy there. Aerial Ace. And more Aerial Ace. And Poliwrath. More Aerial Ace. And even more. Cool. Now, I think I will take the opportunity to go all the way back to Pastoria City and heal. See, that was... game, you gave me one wild Pokemon in the one patch of grass that I walked into. And you didn't give me a shiny. Yeah. Isn't that just the way of life? The game makes you think you're in with a shot, and then it just decides that you can go screw yourself, I guess. I actually filled up a little bit more time than I expected to here, because I'm nearly at 28 minutes. Okay. Another save state. Call me paranoid if you want, but I'd rather... Oh, shit, yeah, I forgot. There's a honey tree here. Yeah. Alright, let me see if I, just how hard I get harassed going through this gate. Because I know that you will come across Flint at some point. Yeah, there he is. Do I have to fight this dude? That's the big question. Now, Flint normally shows up here just because he's all like... The gym leader here is all freaking depressed and whatnot, and we need you to, like, light his fire, I guess. I mean, it makes sense because he's a freaking fire-type user and must make those stupid fire references. But it's looking very much like I have no... I've walked into this place without getting harassed in any way, shape, or form. So let's just arbitrarily go straight up in here and talk to Jasmine. Good. Nothing I have to worry about for the time being, but I might as well just show off a couple of random landmarks. Oh, hi. I don't remember your name, but you're the leader of the Battle Arcade in the, you're the Frontier, you're a Frontier Brain from the Battle Arcade. The one where you, like, roll like a roulette type thing and it has, different effects on your Pokemon. I'm curious as to what is in this house. I believe that was the house that you would, you'd talk to this person and they would ask for you to show them a Pokemon of a certain nature, and if you did that, then you would get a Pokejap. Because we already have all the Pokejaps, there's obviously not much use in having a person like that, so I am certainly curious now as to what that NPC is now in this house. Uh-huh. Okay. I mean, you can't buy TMs anymore because of the whole, like, you get 99 of them and stuff, but whatever. I guess that's kind of okay then. Pokemon Rock, Sunny Shores Heritage Site, and it has absolutely nothing to do with electric Pokemon because that is clearly a Munchlax. Speaking of Munchlax, or relations thereof, I need to go back to that honey tree and pick something else up. That's not called what have you. That thing, Flaffy. I do need to get another Flaffy, mind you, but for the time being, I need to do this shtick. I can't remember if I've actually shown off the method that I used to hunt for stuff from honey trees, but maybe I'll remember it if I do it now, I guess. Okay, saving a lot of data, yada yada yada. And so what happens here is you slather the bark with honey, and then when this happens, a random Pokemon cry will be heard, and then you will run into that Pokemon. That sounded like the cry of a Farfetch'd. And lo and behold, there is a Farfetch'd. Resetting, because this is not the Pokemon that I want. There are 4 Pokemon that you can get from this tree. 3 of them are all 30% encounters, which means the one that I want, sadly, has only a 10% encounter rate. That I believe is a Heracross. Indeed. Powerful lad, but not what we're looking for. And then the last of the 30% encounters is lowly old Tangela. While I'm here, actually, let me see if Tangrowth can be found in the wild. Tangrowth cannot be found in the wild, so I think it is probably in my best interests to pick up this Tangela. And, oh, hello. Jeez, Leaf Storm knocked it out. Let me put Bertha up front, it'll tank whatever this thing has to throw at me. So yeah, I want to grab a Tangela here. I can take it to the move relearner, give it ancient power, and then level it up, and I'll have a Tangrowth for the collection. Provided, of course, it will allow itself to be caught, because it's being a real asshole about that. Thank you. No, I don't want a nickname. Piss off. Thank you. Right, throw a save, because, yeah. And, I'll have one more encounter, and if it is the Pokemon I want, then yay. If not, then I will be cutting until I get it. Fucking fair dues. Fair dues, game. Seriously. So yeah, I certainly question how something as gigantic as a Snorlax can hide itself as well as it possibly can inside that tree, for it to be a 10% encounter rate, no less, but here it is. Here's the big boy himself. And so now I am just kind of gonna... Oh, jeez. Okay, that could have gone down a lot worse than it did. It used Belly Drum and held on with like 1 HP. Also, it's got left... Oh, shit. Oh, it's got a recoil move as well. That's no good. That's really no good. Yeah. I think as long as the leftovers is, as long as it's not using it like too often, then this should be right until I eventually catch it. Last resort, shit. Oh, Pompodour, for fuck's sake. Pompodour's Aftermath killed it. Piece of shit. Oh, god damn it. Okay. I'm gonna off-screen me catching another Snorlax as well as another Flaffy. I'm gonna evolve everything, and then I will show that all off to conclude this. No, I'll just show it off to start the next segment. I'm just gonna end here. There's nothing else really for me to do at the moment, so yeah. That was a bit of a low note to end this fucking segment on. Thanks, Pompodour. You're an absolute credit to your species. I will see you next time.